No, no. No make do what you work at them get no reward. No, no, Father God, no make none of them get no reward. Father God, no make them get the reward. Father, calling God again. It's me. It's me again. It's me again. Father. Yeah, yeah. Father God, I make them fight me so hard. I lucky things to me no coward. A lucky thing me put me trust in the Lord. Them want me for dead in the mag like that. No make do what you work at them get no reward. No make them get no reward. No make do what you work at them get no reward. No. Why to tear the table in front me and know that you are my enemy? Still I see I, yeah. Protect our life, yeah. We need them a time, yeah. A prayer day for all wicked people. The same one me who's conquer evil. Them want me see me fall. Now happen none at all. Me praise the man who make the rain a fall. Jah is my everything, my everything. When you eat and I pray for me fall, them want me to let me dance all and lose everything. Them can't go wrong me thing. Bad mind and I run from a show, but them can't stop me star me and glow. Yeah. In the set for me future bright, to protect me all when them a shoot at night. Hold me squeeze me and like a shoes are tight. If I know him a shine this, then I oof a light. Yeah. The pagan them a temple. From day one me make me entry. Them a team up for try take me blessing. Jah represent me. Jah is my everything, my everything. When you eat and I pray for me fall, them want me to let me dance all and lose everything. Them can't go wrong me thing. Bad mind and I run from a show, but them can't stop me star me and glow. Yeah. Me out here them a drop one, me a go forward, them a go backward. Foolish dog back off a blackboard. We no see them in the Bible nor Oxford. See how them ungrateful, and them know the Father God powerful. Them get left out of the ark when they were full. Right now, me no see me life colorful. Jah is my everything, my everything. When you eat and I pray for me fall, them want me to let me dance all and lose everything. Them can't go wrong me thing. Bad mind and I run from a show, but them can't stop me star me and glow. Yeah. Everything, everything, yeah. Police sighting, everything, everything, yeah, yeah. So I say I live.
Today, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Tomorrow, the Caribbean. Nice Radio. 90.3, 101.3, 96.7 FM.
Everybody move. Let your body move. Show me the die, bye, give me die, bye. Keep on grooving. Keep on grooving.
Nice Radio presents Healthy Vibes, a live health education program aired on this station on Saturday mornings. Healthy Vibes looks at the total person, physical, emotional, social, and spiritual, with emphasis not only on diseases and conditions, but also on the importance of individual, family, professional, and political responsibilities to health and well-being. Healthy Vibes addresses issues not often talked about. It is solution-focused. So join us this Saturday and every Saturday for Healthy Vibes on Nice Vibes on Nice Radio. I am Vin Abbott.
Carnival again, a special year. The songs of fun float in the air. Music and mass, rhythm and brass. While you jump, while you dance, take a moment to give thanks. Give thanks. You could walk up your body line. Give thanks for the blessings this season brings. Give thanks that you're able to jump and sing. La 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 la. La 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 la. Visitors arrive by plane and boat. They admiring we new airport. As they disembark, it's party time. While you jump, while you prance, take a moment to give thanks for the spirit in you to wine. Give thanks. You could walk up your body line. Give thanks for the blessings this season brings. Give thanks that you're able to jump and sing. La 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 la.
Got some 20 minutes on the dunk side of 9. And you're in tune to Nice Radio 90.3, 96.7, 101.3 on a beautiful Saturday morning. We are on the flood watch. Yes, we are on the flood watch. And what did the latest report say about the weather? By the way, I want to apologize. Vin Abbott will not be in today, so want to apologize for that. Vin Abbott will not be in today.
Give thanks for the gem of the Antilles, St. Vincent, and the exquisite grenadines. Give thanks for this our blessed land, while we ramage in the band. Give thanks.
So residents and motorists in areas prone to flooding and landslides or near rivers and streams should exercise extreme caution. A flood watch is issued when conditions are favorable and there exists the possibility of flooding during the watch period. This flash flood watch may be upgraded to a warning if conditions warrant. Today's National Freedom Day. World Freedom Day is a federal holiday observed on November 9, which is today or this day. In 1989, that is 1989, the momentous event in history took place when the Berlin Wall was abolished. The wall separated families and communities for almost 3 decades. Today, it marks the rise of democracy and freedom and the fall of communism in Eastern Europe. And where did this history of World Freedom Day, where did that came from? World Freedom Day was created to commemorate the fall of the Berlin Wall post-World War. But today it is not so much about the wall anymore, but more about what is falling represented. It marked the end of communism throughout the Eastern and Central Europe, ensuring liberty to all. The holiday was established as a federal observance in 2001 by President George W. Bush. After World War II ended, Germany was divided into East and West Germany. West Germany was occupied by the Americans, French, and the British, and East Germany became the Soviet-occupied German Democratic Republic. East Germany gained status as an independent country in 1949, and the city of Berlin became a part of Soviet-controlled Germany.
Visitors arrive by plane and boat. they admiring. We knew a port as they disembark. It's party time. While you drunk, while you prance, take a moment to give thanks for the spirit in you to wine. Give thanks.
So once again, Vin Abbott
Give thanks.
is not in today. But I want to share something with you. Women might incur catastrophic bills for out of state abortion. One piece left out of the abortion debate is the high transportation and medical bills facing women forced to leave their state to obtain the procedure. A new study is the first to give hard numbers on those concerns. It finds that even before the fall of Roe v. Wade, 65% of women who travel to another state to undergo abortion incurred catastrophic bills, causing them to cut back on other necessities of life, especially for women from poorer households. These expenses can be devastating and long lasting, triggering high levels of debt, financial insecurity, worsened health outcomes, and increased impoverishment. Noted a team led by Ortal Wasser. She's a researcher in the School of Social Work at New York University in the city. As the Wasser's team explained, prior to research has found that women seeking abortion are disproportionately uninsured and from low-income households. So the new study looked at data from before the Supreme Court's Dobbs decision, which overturned Roe Wade.
And the exquisite grenadines. Give thanks for this our blessed land while we ramage in the band. Give thanks for our mountains, rivers, and streams. And
so that was something on the agenda where Trump was against abortions.
Let politics divide me.
All right, let's take a look at prostate cancer patients. Prostate cancer patients may have long-term complications from treatment. Men who undergo prostate cancer treatment face a greatly increased risk of life-altering long-term complications, according to a new study. Surgery for prostate cancers increased a man's risk of urinary or sexual complications more than sevenfold, researchers reported in the Thursday Journal. Meanwhile, radiation therapy, the other major treatment option, causes a threefold increase in a man's risk of similar complications or bladder cancer, researchers discovered. So many men might opt out of prostate cancer screening if they knew these potential risk, researchers argued. This study throws down a major gauntlet to all physicians to give patients this information before they even begin the process of drawing a PSA test, said a senior researcher, Thompson Jr., urologist with the University of Texas Health Science Center. A PSA test measures the blood level of a protein called prostate-specific antigen. Men with rising PSA levels are at greater risk of prostate cancer. About 30 million US men are in the age range between 55 to 69, recommended to discuss PSA testing with their doctor, researchers said in the background notes. Making an informed decision about PSA testing requires that men understand the magnitude of the risk and benefit of screening, researchers said. For this study, researchers analyzed data from more than 29,000 men who participated in one of two large National Cancer Institute studies aimed at preventing prostate cancer. And the team found that more than 3,900 of these men had been diagnosed with prostate cancer, including 655 treated with surgery and 1,056 who received radiation therapy. The rest of the men had opted for active surveillance of their prostate cancer, given that the cancer tends to grow slowly. Researchers examined Medicare claims data for 10 potential complications related to prostate cancer treatment, including erectile dysfunction, incontinence, and bladder cancer. And men in the prostate surgery group had a more than 6 times greater risk of having at least one of these complications within 12 years of their procedure compared to those who want treated results show. Got some 28 minutes after the 9 o'clock hour. You are in tune to Nice Radio 90.3, 96.7, 101.3 on your FM dial, coming to you on a beautiful Saturday. Let me send some shout out to the vendors down there. It's a wet morning for you. I want to wish you a productive day today. We continue with the vibes right here on your nice station. It's healthy vibes, nice vibes on a Saturday. Good morning.
Good morning, my sister. How are you?
It's nice vibes right here on your nice station. Good morning, and how are you? I'm nice, great, and wonderful.
Well, I am very happy when I hear you okay, and if once you're okay, I'm okay, and because I mean we have to. So I just want to just give you a little scripture verse and just bring something to your attention quickly. I'm going to stay long.
Okay.
So you're speaking about Donald Trump, and I could tell you I worked hard when in 2020 when I saw his behavior in 2016. And he didn't want to give up power. And I really was very disappointed, and I didn't like that. And I think the world had a right to condemn that. But then the reality is that you had Joe Biden said, I'm going to be different. I'm going to be different with the vaccine mandate. And what did he do? He promised that he wasn't going to do it, and he did opposite. And what did he? But you spoke a while ago about abortion, but I'm speaking about another very dangerous situation. And that situation is the transgender operations for young children. And so what Biden and Harris and they have done is to really defy, actually is blasphemy against God, to tell people with their little children that, if your son is 11 and, he reaches 12, he could say, well, Daddy, Mommy, I don't want to be any boy anymore. I mean, I'm not hearing our Christians speak about it. And they started with the craziness to put the ability to push homosexuality, transgender abortion, infesting our children's minds with blasphemy against God. How could we allow that to happen? Donald Trump said, I am not going to tolerate that. Oh God, what are we looking for in a leader? Are we looking for the blood? Are we looking for the best of persons, imperfect people? We are looking for people that can save humanity. And I'm saying, I'm crying, I'm so happy that there is a leader that is saying, I am not cutting out abortion. It must be there. People must be able to allow ladies, if they have situations and so on, up to 15 weeks. We don't mind that. But we are not going to allow abortion on 9-month-old children, because when they're after 15 weeks, they're feeling. And these are things that resonate with people, despite the fact that we had some very concerns about Donald Trump. And then, you know why I'm happy, why I'm rejoicing? Because if Kamala Harris had won the election, we would have been in a position similar, because look at what happened. I cried spicy, I cried, because we have gone now, signed on to a convention for homosexuality, for transgender, against children, and for, all kind of, education is cool for children to go against God. I have seen a silence in our church, a silence in the radio station, and nobody speaking about it. And I'm very happy that I feel with Trump. One last thing, not only for Trump, actually giving us a chance where we could rescue our young children, and giving us an opportunity where we can now acknowledge God. And so God will display Israel is the apple, whether you like them or not, because I don't believe that they're massacring Palestinians. You might have I respect your decision, but I think that the situation is that you have terrorists taking over different parts of Israel, and I'm saying Trump stands with Israel. Any nation stands with Israel. We have to get back to God. You notice you're talking about flooding? When the rain started to come last night, I said, God help me. Thank you very much for our nation, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Because even though we, lost the southern part in massive, and I'm sorry for the few persons who died. Well, few really is not a word to say, one is too much. God spared this country again. 40 years I live in this little breaker down house. Why is it this house in this? Because I love God. I love godliness. I love democracy. And I'm saying, hey, I am thankful to God that He spared us again. So God, when the rains come, the farmers need it. And so all we have to do, make sure we put ourselves in a position where we are very thankful that we could have lost our well, whole country could have been wiped out. We saw what happened in Grenada and Dominique and other countries when you had and what happened in Carriacou and what happened in So we have to be thankful, and we don't get our thankfulness by going silent.
Spicy.
We're thankful by condemning wrong, and I want to thank people like Dougie who have been speaking, and those who have not been speaking and put in people like you and me to speak, and then they destroy us. Shame on you. God is watching us. Let us hold people in account who have destroyed our young children, who have let loose homosexuality on our country, who have destroyed our democracy, our ability to speak without fear. And I'm saying, if we sit down and only look for our bellies, like so many of us in all parties, NDP, ULP, they're greedy. Hamilton will not be that. I love you all very much. Do not hide up your voice. Don't let Hamilton and one or two of us call and you sit down. I know a lot about you. You know why I know a lot about you? Because I know your mother. And she's very proud of you. That you did not put yourself in a situation where you will fall into the winds and fancies of demonic things. You stand for God, and God will see you right down to your fourth generation. I love you all very much. But it's time that we start to wake up and understand what Mr. Gonzalez and you have done to our one. I love you all very much. Sorry that I have to be speaking. Sorry for the passion. But you all need to speak now, man. You all talk. You're sitting too quiet in this country. I love you all very much. God bless you.
Yes.
Thank you, Hamilton. Thank you, have a blessed day and take care of yourself.
Spicy.
All right.
Spicy.
0565967. Got some 25 minutes now
Spicy.
on the 10 o'clock hour. Coming to you on a beautiful Saturday morning. Our
Spicy.
WhatsApp number here is 4983802. That's 4983802.
Spicy. Hello.
At
Spicy.
10 o'clock. Let's see what happens at 10 o'clock. Yeah.
Spicy.
Big up the hustlers, real hustlers, true hustlers, noble hustlers, in chat, hustling, man a hustling, hustling. Got to make my living, man a hustling, hustling, man a hustling, 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 hustling. Got to feed me family when I'm hustling. When I go watch no face, can't watch no face, in chat I watch no face. When I'm hustling, when I go watch no face, in chat I watch no face, can't watch no face. Cause the government, they don't work for me, pull out already. That's what they told me, that's what they tell me. Private investors have to work for me, pull out already. That's what they told me, that's what they tell me. I got to be self-employed. When you see me, please don't bother squan me with me top rolling.
All right. So I think I have Dougie online. Dougie, you there?
Yes, you hear me?
Good morning. I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Yeah, I was trying to get in there when Hamilton was on. And
you want to
yeah, I wanted to join. No, yeah, but he's gone already. But
so
let me first of all,
call back.
let me first thank him for being so cool today and very, very profound. Now, let me put it this way. I am not a supporter of Donald Trump. I am not and will never be a supporter of Donald Trump. But I agree with what Donald Trump said with respect to this gender issue. I am telling you, I think people went too far and allowing a whole set of things to happen with this whole gender issue and the bits of homosexuality. I can't hate homosexuals. I can't, because we can't do that. But to allow people to get married and all these crazy things is a problem. So I support the issue where Donald Trump said in a thing that he was signing an executive order to get rid of all these things officially about all this crazy stuff that has been happening. But with respect to Donald Trump himself, I have nothing to do with that man. Yeah, see, because he is He is just as despicable in his own way as anything else. The issue, though, what a lot of people miss is that some of these things, especially issue with abortion, was a referendum on the ballot. It was a referendum. And you could have voted Harris and still vote no to the issue of the abortion issue because it needed 60% to be able to pass. It got 57%, so it still didn't pass. So you could have voted. That's the beauty about a referendum. You could support the party, but I have to go and take a phone call. So I just wanted to say that I support that whole issue that Hamilton was speaking about in terms of what took place there. I have to go and answer a phone call.
All right, thank you, Dougie.
And I'll call you back.
Okay.
And off air, that is.
Okay. So that was Dougie giving his 2 cents, or I would say, on the issue of abortion.
A pirate came from my...
All right, let me just take this call. Morning.
Hello.
Good morning, Lady Spicy. How are you?
Good morning. I almost thought it was Hamilton calling back.
No. I saw already.
Good morning.
Good morning. I wanna talk a bit about children. I ain't really in the American what going on over there. I'm peculiar what is happening here in St. Vincent. Now I have seen some things happening throughout going on around with this government. Where we have a lot of buildings has left deteriorated. Buildings that were supposed to be fixed back and have like schools, the girls' high school, the Thomas Sanders, and all these schools. We have a lot of children here who are supposed to be attending schools. We said we are building a temporary school now. This government seems to be a temporary government who wants to build everything temporary. And since that temporary school has built in Dansville, they have not done anything with the girls' high school and the Thomas Sanders and all these other schools that they say that they're going to get back up and running for the students and so forth. We take them from one level to put them back down to another level where we have dogs, fleas, and ticks, and all sort of things taken part of the children. I have a niece that going to those schools as well. So this is why I have to voice my opinion. And when you look at these schools, has been there and been deteriorated. Nothing has done. You have now where the old license office opposite Singer, you know what I'm talking about there, right? That building has been shut down now. There's nothing going there. Then you have the courthouse opposite building alone, which is our parliament building. That building has closed down. Now they're saying that I'm hearing talks, I don't know how true it is, that they want to break down that building. No, why are we going to break that building down? That building has been there for how much years? Don't you think we should have that building cleaned up and put to a thing and put it to a good use? That building could fix back and be a parliament building. All this they're pushing around, so they're going to look a parliament building here and there and what and what. But if you don't want to do that, then why not turn it into a museum where you could put all your national heroes and so forth in there? It's right in the heart of town. You have tourists that come to St. Vincent who walk around Kingston. That's the ideal place for them to walk in and go up and see all the history of the country and what is happening. We could use that. It has the facility there for parking and what's not, right? And we are not doing that. And we are intent. Look at me. You just had Independent, right? It's the worst I've ever seen the police station. The police station, Independent, meet the police station now for how much years this government has been there. Look at the windows, broke open. You have a big piece of plywood at the downstairs by one of the window, and you celebrating Independence with a police station looking like that. You can't even put up proper flags on the police station. That police station has been there now. They have been there how much years, spending how much money. That police station should have been under repairs and been done repair already. That's one of the best police stations we have in I used to say in the Caribbean, because when I look at our police station, it's a well piece of craft that is there, and you can't do nothing to upgrade our police station. Look at the windows going around to where they have the fire department here around the former GAs. Our policemen are living in I don't even want to say the word, but they're living terrible. And to have a police station with police officers living like that, and you're talking so highly about the police officers, you can't give them a better place to live in and a good place to look out and say, well, okay, this is our police station. Look at how it is. The vegetable market, look at the state of it. It needs to power wash. It needs to paint because a different government put it. They don't want to take care of it. The next government is supposed to take care of what they need and upgrade the country, not to leave and dismantle, break down, and put up new structure. When you want to come, when you want all young people to say, well, okay, look, this was a parliament building. This is what used to happen here, X, Y, Z, and so forth. I mean, it's time enough. And it's time enough that our people open our eyes and see what this government is doing. They don't want to maintain anything that they meet a government has. They want to destroy it. And they want to bring something new to put there to say, okay, this is what they did. A country cannot develop like that. We have to develop where we meet things and consider what it is and upgrade it and bring it up. We have all these look, we have all these Syrian stores in town. I heard they talk about it in a program sometime yesterday, where you have these people with the stores, instead of taking the garbage and making sure that it's disposable properly, they leave it in big cardboard boxes on the outside, and the vendors, the vegans, go in and pull it and throw it all over the place. Give it to sanitation workers who are working so hard and doing what they're doing better, just to give these people, destroy the boxes and throw all the garbage all over the place. Our sanitation workers are hard-working people. We can't have where people doing this to them. I mean, yes, they're getting a salary, but not to depend that they're vegans doing these things and giving them more work to do. Because they're sanitation workers, they have to work about doing these things. We have to do better. The people who own these stores should get their garbage disposal in the right and proper way. Don't just put it out there for all sanitation to come pick them up. They should get proper vehicles to take them away as well. And last but not least, I have not heard anything spicy about the vaccine mandate with the teachers and the police officers that this government has appealed. There was a wait or something. I don't know if I missed anything, but I have not heard anything about it. And it is so hard to see that this thing everybody was leaving these things to go quiet and so forth. These are things we're supposed to be looking out and hearing what I mean. They say it's going to be soon. We're going to hear about this. We're going to hear about that. Election is coming up. We're going to wait to see this government wait until the election to say, oh, they're going to give police and they're going to give teachers this to try and brainwash them and bribe them back. I hope the teachers and these people are looking and watching and seeing what is happening and what this government has done to them, and don't make them, fool them and trick them again. You had a groundbreaking ceremony for a hospital, which we are looking for work start and what's that. It looked like they just break a groundbreaking and just leave it there because grass start growing back. No construction work start going on out there. How long is this going to start? They're going to take to start that. You have groundbreaking just to say, okay, we're groundbreak, we're going to put hospital there. Work supposed to done start and that. They're having a lot of money to do things and not using the money to do what it's supposed to do. Anyhow, Spicy, thanks.
All right, so let me thank you for the let me thank you for the pointers, and I hope that it will be taken into consideration. All right. Let me thank you. Do enjoy the rest of your day.
A pirate came from Madeira. Jack Sparrow Gonzales was his name. He and Sir Julian Francis Drake seeking fortune and fame. Met Sir Vincent Shack with his coconut pot. Sir Henry Morgan Straker and Stokey in Concession. They connive a devious plan to chase a Nancy from this land. So to control with incension, wicked pirates of the Caribbean. 23 years of suffering. This country feels like a plantation. Governance by victimization. Pirates of the Caribbean. When the history is written of legacies in this land,
Black road and corruption. Pirates of the Caribbean. So run them pirates. And burn them pirates. How long shall we face this oppression? A dictator who rules with an iron hand. It is time to take over.
All right, so I was on a little call there. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you this morning?
Could be better, could be worse.
Could be worse. All right. So what's worse? What's bothering you?
Well, Trump would. It would be better if Harris was in office. But I was called to talk about Charles. If Charles was a Calypsonian, he would have been named the Mighty Complainer. Where he always have complain. And he's a bit long-winded there, man. He was a bit long-winded. You know, you got limited time, so make room for others, which I'm going to do right now. So have a good morning. Bye.
All right.
To make our high road and uncover Lansford, Fitzy, and Audrey.
Good morning. Let's hear your views. Good morning.
Good morning, Spicy.
Yes. Okay. This is the first lady.
Yes.
It's been raining.
It's
been raining all night.
Rain all night.
Morning.
You know. Yes.
Let's hear your views.
I think the condition of the park will be conducive for my selling. So we are sorry we won't be down there today. You know. So I just want my customers and everybody to know that we're not going to be on the park today because of the rain, the inclemency of the weather, and, the soggy park and things. We're sorry about that. Sorry for the inconvenience, and we're looking forward to serve you next week, God spare our lives. Have a blessed and safe weekend, all.
Thank you, First Lady.
Yes,
I'm sure that your customers are understanding.
Yes, I know. Yes.
All right, have a good one.
All the best for the weekend. Bye.
So run them pirates and burn them pirates. Crime rate in this country, it's all down. Police say they
Do you have a burning issue?
with fire. That's this.
You want to talk briefly about it? I have 9 more minutes for that.
Them pirates and Bill Gates money to enforce vaccination. Man lose their work, their house and land. Where is the Constitution?
Just a little on Trump. President-elect Donald Trump wants legal authorities to investigate what he said were possibly illegal rumors. He is going to sell his majority stock stake in Trump media. He said he has no intentions of selling. And in a post on his social media app, Trump said on Friday there are fake, untrue, and probably illegal rumors and or statements made by perhaps market manipulators or short sellers that I am interested in selling shares of Truth, the Republican and convicted felon said in a post on a Friday morning. All right, so let's take this call. All right.
Pirates of the Caribbean politicize marijuana. They don't trick all them Rasta man. Get food from Jamaica.
Good morning. Let's hear your views. What's bothering you this morning?
Morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm great.
Yes, spicy. I ain't getting Thursday night. What happened?
Well, I was not the one under control on Thursday, so I don't know what happened.
I can't tell last I get in, but them riddle. You kind of riddle them to be spicy.
Well, those last riddles were Jocelyn riddles, and they're not so straightforward. So
no,
you have
them
to
stressful.
Well, that's what you call riddles, man. That's what you call riddles. That's how it is supposed to be.
All right.
Brain teaser.
Okay, spicy. You have a good weekend.
All right, you too, my dear.
A long time I hear your voice, man, on my phone.
Next week all is well. I'll try and come into the studio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You have a good.
You too.
Have a good weekend.
You
Plenty
too.
rain last night.
I know. Well, keep down the heat. That's good.
All right.
Take
yes.
care.
Okay.
I have Dave on the line.
Right.
All right, Mario.
Bye.
Take care.
Must be a freak of nature, strangest phenomenon. Went to bed as normal, wake up an invisible man. I went to the mirror and pinched myself. Something was wrong. No image was there to see, and no reflection.
Good morning.
Hi, sorry to call back, but you're playing Abijah music here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Abijah is a perfect and well-done singer. And if I was to be the mighty explainer, I'd have been like Abijah and even better, because I'd have bringing out the issues and so on things that hurt St. Vincent. Because when we are living in a country and we are facing problems, we have to speak about it. And let me say good morning to the person who called a while ago, but I'd like to hear him call and make some contribution of things of what's affecting him, because he's living in the cold and he's not facing what we are facing in St. Vincent. So he could call and say what he wants to say. But this is a radio station, and we are always exposed to voice our opinion and hear what the wrongs are and speak about it. So when he calls, I wish that he could make a contribution of what are the problems and what is affecting him and what he don't like in things. And I will continue speaking, because I have children to live in this country, and I'm a national of this country, and it is my right to voice my opinion on what is wrong from what is right, and when I see things going, because I don't want to be a hush puppy. But if I was to be a mighty explainer, then you would have been hearing more, because I would have been singing a lot about the things that are happening in St. Vincent and what are making people uncomfortable. Have a nice day, and thank you for your time.
You too. All right.
What's bothering you this morning? Someone is saying here, good morning. I really like to send greetings to Daphne Kid to wish her a happy birthday tomorrow. And greetings to the kid. Have always will happy. I'm trying to ask that. Sunday with God's blessing. I hope.
I will be an observation.
All right, so let me get that straight. So Daphne is celebrating, Daphne Kid, and it's coming from her best friend. My final caller. All right, so my final caller for the morning. Oh boy.
Have some female walking. No time for one pay. Who do open your man to get everything in your hand. Look over your shoulder for the invisible man, because I could see all the bank tellers anytime they touch money. Who the license sticker culprit me. Who ain't got no sympathy, mess up when I yes money. Why you work for pension till you're 70? To the master plan, shut down the radio station and start suing Kaisonian like me.
All right, my final caller for the morning. Good morning.
Good morning, my baby boy. How are you?
And happy Saturday to you. I'm great.
No, one of the burning issue is with the DPP, with the Attorney General. Go down by Beaumont, what I hearing, go take with material from a person who was report damage and get some material. There is a burning issue. How a man in that kind of position could left his position to go down to Beaumont to take back some material from a person Who the house get damaged? And what grant is some material to pick back the house? How such a person could do that book and they in work still? Yeah? There's a body issue. And people must talk about it more often.
All right.
Oh,
thank you for your views.
Right.
When we done with them, only one seat on the mainland. Look at information.
Well, Carline, like he's a little under the weather this morning.
$1 million US money. Who gave the authority to bring all the cash here in this country?
Well, we're supposed to be bringing you something live from the square. I'll keep you updated. I'll keep you up to date, all right?
The man of integrity.
So I will be stepping away from the studio a bit.
Why he didn't want to pay his secretary?
And I'll be back in a moment.
And if Ratty registry money marks the rat as a transfusion, look out for the invisible man. Thank you.
This country is not yours, mine, or theirs. This country is our own. This is just a little tip. I say if we want to build, get serious with this little ship. It's too long we standing still. To move MVSVG, we have plenty work to do. A ship could never run properly if we don't have the working crew. First we must change the attitude, forget being crude, then rearrange, get some dignity and respect yourself daily. Love is the key, forget jealousy, hatred cause enemy. People, we have a job to do. I'm not talking to just a few. You could be red, yellow, green, or blue. Or who? I said to ice your anchor. We taking a trip to the future under any weather. Don't say we going under. It won't be an easy treat. We have plenty water to meet. But if we partying, we can't achieve anything. I say, if we make a start, Jah will surely give us a hand. So you have to come out and play your part. A ship just can't run by one man. But every man must come out and do something if we want the ship moving. So stop your gossip and susuing. Look the little children listening. So let's teach them the golden rule and make sure they stay in school. Junks have no friend. Grab education or we can build a nation. Remember what the elders do. Small one day watching you. My people, we have to prepare. Too long in neutral, putting force, yeah, or we not going anywhere. You hear? I said to ice your anchor. We taking a trip to the future under any weather. Don't say we going under. Anytime the tide get high, don't panic, you will get by. For your country's sake, you have a contribution to make. It's not your, my, or their business. It's our business. Vincent Shan, this is your country, so stop acting like you don't care. If we want to keep on continually, we must kneel down and say a prayer. Rich or poor, we can't forget the master, cause he really loved SVG. All over the world, Israel hellfire, but the good Lord protecting we. So in return, We must thank the Lord for still having us on board. And if we want a safe journey, He is the man we must see. Remember that a chapter a day keeps Beelzebub away. So let's take it seriously. For courage, faith, and unity, we must pray to the Almighty. I say to Christ, your uncle, we taking a trip to the future under any weather. Don't say we going under. Sometimes the tide will get rough, like you sailing on stone, fuss it tough. If you slip and slide, get up, shake off, and face the tide. It's not just about you or me, he or she, they or them. It's about all of us. I know we could be successful, sure we got the ability. Every man just have to be more dutiful, forget corruption and skullduggery. Things like these could never build any country, so let's stamp it out right away and try to improve on productivity. Every man have his role to play, so all who in charge try and understand. We working to build this land. Don't feel big or large, you have a job to do. The country depend on you. We all have to work in harmony. Just say it and be ready. Plenty say they love the country, fooling some but not all are we. Their first love is for the party. You see, I say to Ice, your uncle, we taking a trip to the future under any weather. Don't say we going under. If by chance you meet bad water, big time you will get over. Water out fire, but fire can't light water. 36 knots and still going strong. We just cruising, taking with time. Some gone away, some passed away, some still young. 100 born, so we still in line. We just have to watch our birth rate, cause we really moving too fast. Sometimes we must hold back, sometimes we must wait, sometimes we must let some things pass. We are human and full of nature, but we must try to control. We have to plan now for the future. We must achieve our goal. Don't make nothing get in your way, not even pleasure, I say. And if you say you're representing, give your word and not performing, the ship will be slowly moving. I said to Ice, your uncle, we taking a trip to the future under any weather. Don't say we going under, sometime high, sometime low, but we have to go with the flow. Come let us move country, after all we go party. I alone can't do it, you alone can't do it, they alone can't do it. We all have to do it together.
Anytime you bounce up a racist and you hear them running them out, it have a whole set of people don't care what they talking about. A racist is someone living happy and all their family doing well. So race talk is really not for people in the ghetto catching hell. Now tell them racist sufferers don't care about color. Sufferers don't care about race. Sufferers don't care who migrate from where or who living in who place. tongue. Sufferers only want to hear where the next food coming from. Get up early next morning, go down in the 10 days yard. You see so much different type of people line up with the ID card. Or visit my village called Talparo, where they ain't get no water for years. People don't know the race, yes, they don't know the color. With a bucket sit down shedding tears. No, tell them racist sufferers don't care about color. Sufferers don't care about race. Sufferers don't care who migrate from where or who living in who place. Sufferers don't care who from country. Sufferers don't care who from tongue. Sufferers only want to hear where the next food coming from. Visit the General Hospital, and I know that you would be shocked to see so much different race of people line up waiting on the dock. Or pay a visit to the AIDS ward, where they find no cure as yet. People don't know the race, yes, they can't remember the color. All they know is that they feel in debt. Now tell them racist sufferers don't care about color. Sufferers don't care about race. Sufferers don't care who migrate from where or who living in who place. Sufferers don't care who from country. Sufferers don't care who from tongue. Sufferers only want to hear where the next food coming from. A racist is someone who have something that they want to protect. So they would always keep on talking the race talk till the day of the death. But for people, we have nothing. Don't know where the next meal coming from. So I want you to go